Who's ready to rock the night away this summer? Parkway Bank Park has just announced the new Rockin' in the Park summer concert schedule. 13 restaurants are preparing to serve you special deals and dishes during Rosemont's Restaurant Week, taking place March 6th through 12th. Pete's Tiki opened up their very first bar here in Rosemont. It's the only location in the country, and it's already been the talk of the town. Summer is approaching, and in the Midwest, that means it's time to take advantage of our outdoor patios. And history made, Miguel Cabrera got his 3,000th career hit. More from the Tigers and Rockies game next in sports. Amaze is the newest holiday festival that was built right here in Impact Field at Rosemont. It is one of the largest lighting events in the country and will be open until January 2nd. So what a great idea, turning a baseball stadium into winter wonderland. What can people expect when they come here? How many years has Rosemont offered ice skating in Parkway Bank Park on the Chicago Wolves ice rink? Taco Maya has only been here for a few months, but people cannot stop raving about their food. Let's check it out. The Fashion Outlets of Chicago has over 130 designer outlets with unbelievable savings and deals, not to mention the extravagant artwork placed throughout the mall. You're in charge of all the charities you do here, and I heard we raised over $6 million for all the local charities. And as team captain, how does it feel to lead your team out on the ice? Parkway Bank Sports Complex is fortunate enough to hold the second year of these games, which is broadcasted by CBS, Fox, and ESPN. What's so special about the opportunity to play for AU? The Detroit News says that requests from lawyers for Adam Fox and Barry Croft argued there is insufficient evidence to convict the defendants of kidnapping conspiracy or agreeing to use a weapon of mass destruction. The Fashion Outlets of Chicago has unbelievable deals during their back-to-school celebration taking place through August 15th. Rosemont is an entertainment destination that continues to grow immensely day by day since 1956. How did you put on this event and invite the elected officials of Illinois? Can you tell us the importance of having this bridge placed here and connecting to Rosemont? Federal labor officials say Starbucks engaged in unfair labor practices in Phoenix by firing employees. Capitol Police are typically made aware of the authorized flights, and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi criticized the FAA for causing an unnecessary panic. To keep up to date with the latest, visit us at rosemont.com. And be sure to stay tuned for our next episode, which is introducing 2 new hotspots coming to Rosemont. This is Lauren Schuster reporting from Rose TV. A new horror movie called The Spore that was filmed right here in Lowell, Michigan, right near Grand Rapids. We had the privilege to speak with the director of photography, and lead actress.
The latest news brings the discovery of toxic spore plumes. State officials are hesitant to declare this an emergency until further investigation into the matter.
A film picked up by Lionsgate was filmed right here in West Michigan. The Spore follows the lifespan of a deadly virus.
It starts to get into their system, it mutates their skin, and then they really start changing, and lots of wonderfully gross things happened.
In a bizarre twist, the film was written and shot before the real-world pandemic began. They started filming in mid-2019 and wrapped production in early 2020, right before the shutdown.
We interrupt this signal to bring you a national emergency alert.
There were lines of dialogue that I was writing in the script and in the radio play that go on in the movie, and they were almost verbatim of what was being said in the news.
We are urging residents at this time to take shelter.
The cast and crew all have ties to West Michigan, some even graduating from film school at Grand Valley State University. The filmmakers telling us you don't have to be in Hollywood to make a movie.
It's becoming less and less a thing where you have to be in the major hubs to get your story out. You don't have to have all the, the lights and all the big cameras and all this stuff. It's the story, If you tell a good story, you can be anywhere.
In front of the camera is a face well known in the horror genre. Famous for her work in the original 1978 Dawn of the Dead, Jeannie Jeffries was asked to play the role of Vera in the film, her first acting gig in decades.
Oh, I was delighted. I was honored, but I was scared because I thought, boy, it's been over 40 years since I've done anything. And I was like, oh boy,
The filmmakers were shocked to learn Jeffries had been living in West Michigan all these years, only making the connection after running into her husband, who was wearing a Dawn of the Dead t-shirt.
So I thought, oh, this is kind of going to be interesting, and it's a horror film.
But even more chilling than the plot was the timing.
And then to see the pandemic hit, it's like, holy Toledo, this is like really creepy, eerie, amazingly realistic now.
It's set to come out in stores on DVD and on streaming platforms on November 2nd.